I'm here in the city of Newburgh, New York, and apparently my being is being videotaped. Now I'm behind a building in the shade, which means the lighting on this video is not going to be that great. But the reason I'm back here is because it's super windy today. So around the other side of the building in the sun, this video is just going to be all like wind noise. So I'll settle for poor lighting and better sound. This bike is called the SUTEKI Track 10 MIXTE. SUTEKI because it says SUTEKI on it. Track 10 because it says Track 10 and because it's 10 speeds. See, 5 back here, times 2 up here. And MIXTE is how the frame goes. See, 2 tubes all the way to the back. Look at this, it looks like the Eiffel Tower or something. The MIXTE frame, it's a classic. Now I got this bike from a scrap metal guy. I traded him, I think I traded him a dehumidifier and an air conditioner for it. And honestly, I think I kind of made out on the positive end of that deal, but he was deliriously happy. Because in scrap metal, this bike's worth about, I don't know, $1. So he got what he wanted, I got what I wanted. So we got Shimano tourney center pull brakes and fingertip shift levers. I guess these are Shimano. The handlebars are pretty rusty. I didn't clean this bike very much. Shimano brake levers, which are, I don't know, all oxidized and corroded. I don't care too much about that stuff, but we'll see how it does when it sells, or if it sells. Let's see, the brake levers are legit Shimano Japan. Here's this fantastic SUTEKI head badge. Kind of an Art Deco look. And it's not just a sticker, it's a real aluminum badge. You got fenders, front and back, with little pinstripes on them. Pinstripes on the lugs. I don't know how they do that. Tourney brake in the front, Shimano hub in the front. Pan-Eraser tire, which obviously is not original, but it's a nice upgrade. Araya rims. These weird Adamus, I would say that's Adamus DX. Huffy had a line of bikes, I think that was called the Aerowind, and for some reason they had these pedals on it. But that's made by Shimano. I don't know what the hell this pedal's all about. It's ugly as sin. The crank is heavily oxidized. I should probably take that off and hit it with a wire brush or something. It'll clean up. Nice Shimano 600 derailleur on this thing. And in the back, another one. Now, I'm not a super expert on this stuff, but I think Shimano 600 is pretty good componentry. So, whatever this bike is, and it was made in Japan. It's not a Taiwanese bike or a Chinese bike, it's a legitimate made in Japan bike. It doesn't have any kind of tubing marks on it, like Reynolds or whatnot. Ishiwata. That's a nice junction right there, look at that. You can really get lost in a MIXTE frame looking at all the stuff that's going on, all the different junctions and tubes. I think that's why people like them. And this is a reasonable sized frame too. I think with the right parts on it, this would fit like a 6 foot tall hipster. I rode it a little bit, it was pretty comfortable. So I don't know the story with this bike. I don't know if it was an expensive bike, a high end, but it does have full Shimano componentry. It has the Shimano 600 derailleurs. So I'm guessing it wasn't a bottom end bike either. Now it needs a lot of cleaning. Needs a lot of like deoxidization. But once that's done, this thing's gonna be a real great cruiser. And another way you could go, of course, is just take the big bulky fenders off, you know, and turn it into like a real lightweight, nimble city bike. So I'll leave that up to whoever buys it. But I'm really grateful that my scrap metal friend was willing to take an air conditioner and a dehumidifier for this beautiful SUTEKI Track 10 MIXTE here in a wonderful wind-free zone in the city of Newburgh, New York.